Hi, I am Adam, neurodivergent gremlin, and back-to-back 1974-1975 World Water Polo / interpretive dancing champion. That's not true. That's not a real thing, but you could imagine if it was. And this is how the turntables. We're finally doing it. Taylor Swift's reputation. Listen, I'm afraid that if I wait any longer, my life might actually be in danger. Before we get into this, I am audio engineer. I am neurodivergent gremlin. The way I listen to music, I've discovered, is very different. I listen to noises. And if there's one thing that I have learned so far, it is that Swifties are obsessed with, like, the poetry and the storytelling. You basically know everything about her since the moment she popped out of the womb. And that is wonderful, but I'm new to this. I apologize, but I can't know what I don't know. I'll try my hardest to absorb, to connect dots, but by doing this, I am kind of sort of swimming upstream in a raging river.
I'm not a moron, you know.
I'm eccentric.
And secondly, I used to work at a music store, so I very well might find songs that sound familiar to me. So I'll let you know if any of these sound familiar. Oh yeah, by the way, my wife and I went to Disneyland. It's adorable. Greatest thing since canned bread. Okay, first song is Ready For It. The first promotional single from Taylor Swift's sixth album, Reputation, debuted in an ad show during the college football game between Florida State and Alabama. I really feel like I don't need to know that. That really doesn't. It doesn't. As opposed to Swift's first Reputation single, Look What You Made Me Do, this song sounds more like the songs from her 1989 album. The song contains dark, luscious production and sexually suggestive lyrics that may remind some fans of I Know Places. Well, I don't know places. I don't know what that song is. It kind of introduces a metaphor you may hear more of throughout the rest of the album, which is like this kind of crime and punishment metaphor, where it talks about robbers and thieves and heists and all that. I found it to be a very interesting metaphor, but twisted in different ways throughout the album. The ways that's presented in Ready For It is basically finding your partner in crime, and it's like, oh my god, we're the same, let's rob banks together, this is great. It's a really weird place to jump. We're just so great together.
We should go rob a bank.
Why is robbing a bank a requirement?
A few moments later.
Ooh,
The
ads.
interior of an Infinity is thoughtfully designed.
I don't care about the interior. Stopping it already. I love a synthesizer. I love it. It feels like somebody's tickling my brain with a feather. I'm not gonna ever do that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's crazy!
Oh, it just tickles in all the best ways.
Knew he was a killer, first time that I saw him. Wonder how many girls he had left and left haunted. But if he's a ghost, then I can be a phantom.
I think this actually sounds kind of familiar.
Some boys are trying too hard. He don't try at all though. Younger than my exes, but
I really like this production-wise so far. It just slaps. It really hits. It's buzzy. It's crunchy. It's slappy. It's slappy. Not happy. Crappy. It's not crappy. I like it. I was trying to be clever. I can't think of anything that rhymes with that fits.
wonder how many girls he had left and left haunted. But if he's a ghost, then I can be a phantom, holding him for ransom.
I like that.
boys are trying
Ramp up.
too hard. He don't try at all though. Younger than my exes, but he act like such a man. So I see nothing better. I keep him forever, like a vendetta. I see how this is gonna go. Touch me and you'll never be alone. Island breeze and lights down low. No one has to know. In the middle of
I feel like there's a bunch of Easter eggs in the background that I'm probably never gonna get. So if there are, tell me. Yeah, I am genuinely enjoying this.
you should see the things we do, baby. In the middle of the night, in my dreams.
Trying to figure out what this means.
I know I'm gonna be with you, so I take my time. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
I was a
Ooh,
robber.
what was that?
First time that he saw me, stealing hearts and running off and never saying sorry. But if I'm a thief, then he can join the heist and we'll move to an island. And he can be my jailer. Burton to this tailor.
The production is so good.
Embarrassing is a failure. I forget their names now. I'm so very.
What is going on? So she's like a naked robot cyborg Terminator sword-armed beast. I don't know, but the robotic electronic sort of visuals totally matches with the sound of the song, because the sound of the song with all the synthesizers and the electronic drums and all the build-ups, it has a very robotic sort of feel to it. I'm gonna have to go back with some background. I'm sure everything means something, and you all probably know that already and are like, this freaking idiot doesn't know anything. What do you think? Good point.
We'll move to an island, and he can be my jailer. Virgin to this tailor. Every love I've known in comparison is a failure. I forget their names now. I'm so very tame now. Never be the same now. No, I see.
What happened to my background? Ignore that. You didn't see anything. Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
And lights down low. No one has to know. No one has to know.
Where is it? There's a horse now.
No one has to know.
What's the freaking electronic horse? Whatever.
Are you ready for it?
It reminds me of a movie. That was dope.
This is gonna go. Touch me.
Scratches the brain.
Island breeze and lights down low. No one has to know. In the middle of the night, in my dreams, you should see the things we do, baby. In the middle of the night,
The visuals are dope.
I know I'm gonna be with you, so take my time. In the middle of the night, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Are you ready for it? Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Are you ready for it?
That was cool. That's a really good start to this album, especially with the music video. That music video was like a movie. What's the movie where the girl's like a robot? Is it Ex Machina? Is it Machina? I always thought it was Machina. I'm not gonna lie. Good start. Really good start. I'm gonna have to dive into the lyrics a little more, but if this is what the production on the rest of the album sounds like, I feel like I am gonna like it. And I probably shouldn't have been so stubborn when it came out, but alas.
I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
That did sound familiar, but I tell you what, I do not remember at all ever hearing an Ed Sheeran and Future song. Never do I remember hearing that. Okay, Endgame. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This star-studded track is the sole collaboration on Reputation. Before it was announced, Eddie and Future. Who calls him Ed? Nobody calls him Eddie. Ed and Eddie. Eddie and Future were written in graffiti in certain shots of the Ready For It music video. What does that mean? Oh, Easter egg. Endgame revolves around the idea of Taylor wanting to be her lover's soulmate. While she never mentions who this person is, the internet seems to be convinced that since he has a huge reputation, he must be Tom Hiddleston. I remember some Tom Hiddleston drama.
I remember now.
Whom Taylor was in a relationship in 2016, or Joe Alwyn. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. But I know that guy. They're not together anymore. I know that. Taylor hopes that the drama revolving around her doesn't keep this guy from being with her because they've already been so close. Okay, I don't think there's a music video for this.
A few moments later.
There is a music video for this. Oh. Good for us.
I wanna be your end game. I wanna be your first string. I wanna be your A-team. I wanna be your end game, end game. Big reputation, big reputation. Oh, you.
This sounds mildly familiar. Never do I remember hearing that.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Regardless, haven't absorbed any of this if I had heard it.
Big reputation, big reputation. Oh, you and me would be a big conversation. And I heard about you. Oh, you like the bad ones too?
You so dope, don't overdose. I'm so stoked. I need a toast. We do the most. I'm in the ghost like I'm whipping the boat.
I am a hip-hop head, not a Future fan though. I'm leaning more into him as I get older and I'm trying to push my boundaries, but it is very interesting to have Future and Taylor Swift in a song together.
I got a reputation, girl, that don't precede me. I'm a call away whenever you need me. I'm on the G side, come to the A side. I got a bad boy persona, that's what they like. You love it, I love it too, cause you my type. You hold me down and I protect you with my life.
I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna be drinking on the beach with you all over me. I know what they all say.
I know what they all say.
But I ain't tryna play.
It's really interesting so far. I like it. Probably where I would leave it, though. I like it.
I wanna be your 18. I wanna be your
Eddie.
Knew it when I was young. We connected when we were a little bit older. Both sprung. I got issues and chips on both of my shoulders. Reputation precedes me, and rumors I'm knee deep. The truth is, it's easier to ignore it. Believe me. Made mistakes and made some choices that's hard to deny. After the storm, something was born on the 4th of July. Our past days were the fun. This end game is the one with 4 words on the tip of my tongue.
I feel like the vibe of this song to me so far is just overall that I like it, but that's where I leave it. I don't suspect when I'm done listening to this whole album that this will be one that I want to keep repeating. It feels like a fairly neutral song.
I don't wanna hurt you, I just wanna be drinking on the beach with you all over me. I know what they all say, yeah, but I ain't tryna play. I wanna be your endgame. I wanna be
Is that a Walkman?
I wanna be your big reputation, big reputation. Yeah, you and me would be a big conversation. And I heard about you. Oh, you like the bad ones. I hit you like bang. We tried to forget it, but we just couldn't. And I bury hatchets, but I keep maps of where I put them. Reputation precedes me. They told you I'm crazy. I swear I don't love the drama. It loves me, and I can't let you go. Your handprints on my soul. It's like your eyes are liquor. It's like your body's gold.
That was dope. I like that.
It's like your eyes are liquor. It's like your body's gold. You've been
That's
calling
cool.
my bluff on all my usual tricks. So here's the truth from my red lips.
Your lips aren't red though. This is like a pink, like a natural lipstick. My red lips.
I wanna be your 18. I wanna be your endgame.
Okay, it's cool. It's got a vibe to it. It's very laid back, but it's not doing anything too crazy. And actually, Taylor's my favorite part of the song. Like Future, it's okay. The verse is okay. Ed, his verse is okay, but Taylor's the best part of the song. Probably didn't really even need them. And yeah, as expected, I'm forgetting to pay attention to the lyrics. Are we surprised? No, we're not surprised, but upsetting nonetheless.
Why must life be so hard? Why must I fail in every attempt?
Okay, let's jump to the next one. What is this? That's looking a little sus. I Did Something Bad explores Swift's new, darker trap sound in the Reputation era as it drifts away from the previous record 1989. Like 2014's Blank Space, I Did Something Bad plays on the media and public's perception of Taylor with her singing as a character they portray her as. The song was initially teased with the lyric, "They're burning all the witches" in the music video for Ready For It on a set piece. I knew that music video was filled with Easter eggs. Jack Antonoff, Max Martin, okay. Both great producers. This should be a good one. Okay, let me try and guess what this sounds. I hope it doesn't sound like that, please.
Never trust a narcissist, but they love me. So I play them like a violin, and I make it look oh so easy. Cause for every lie I tell them, they tell me 3. This is how the world
This one's gonna be
works.
good.
Now
I can feel
all
it.
he thinks about is me. I can feel the flames on my skin, crimson red paint on my lips. If a man talks shit, then I owe him nothing. I don't regret it one bit, cause he had it coming. They say I did something bad, then why does it feel so good?
Wow, this is really cool.
I could, it just felt so good.
I was close, I think. They could have put me in this song. Wise decision that they didn't. I love that there's an annotation for this. Nonsensical sounds were thought up by Taylor in the middle of the night. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night.
That's it. It's gotta go in the song. It's gotta go in the song.
If I woke up in the middle of the night with that on my mind, I would be like, you are an imbecile. Do not put that in a song. But that's why I'm not selling platinum records and she is.
Never trust a playboy, but they love me. So I fly them all around the world, and I let them think they saved me. They never see it coming, what I do next. This is how the world works. You gotta leave before you get left.
This is how the world works. You gotta leave before you get left. At first glance, that seems depressing. It seems like something someone who needs a lot of therapy might say. His mentality seemed to have surfaced after Taylor's numerous very publicized breakups over the past few albums. She seems to have learned the importance of leaving unhealthy situations. In that context, of course, makes sense. If you're in an unhealthy situation and you're aware of it, you just gotta leave. Chances are, if they're manipulating you, they're probably not gonna leave. They're probably gonna keep you on the hook. So definitely leave.
I can feel the flames on my skin. He says don't throw away a good thing, but if he drops my name, then I owe him nothing. And if he spends my change, then he had it coming. They say I did something bad, and why does it feel so good? They say I did something bad, and why does it feel so good? Most fun I ever had, and I do it over and over and over again if I could.
I like the chorus.
Just felt so good, good. It just felt so.
I actually like the post-chorus. She did it, and it works, and it's good.
They're burning all the witches, even if you aren't one. They got their pitchforks and proof, their receipts and reasons. They're burning all the witches, even if you aren't one. So light me up, light me up, light me up. Go ahead and light me up.
That's the villain era.
Light me up, light me up, light me up. They say I did something bad, and why does it feel so good, so good? They say I did something bad, and why does it feel so good? Oh, they say I did something. Why does it feel so good? It just felt so good, good.
That outro was dope. Gave me a little hip-hop feel for a second. Good song. I like that one. We got some, like, Transformers fornicating sort of electronic sounds. Not quite dubstep level.
That's really not what I meant.
Dubstep is like Transformers having a full-blown orgy. But, you know, you got a lot of synths, like, revving up. And we got her, you know, entering the villain era a little bit. They're burning all the witches, even if you aren't one. They got their pitchforks and proof, their receipts and reasons. So light me up. Using this as a metaphor, Taylor understands her innocence, but understands that she has been labeled, likely falsely, as doing something bad, as is repeated throughout the song. Essentially, the fact that witch rhymes with bitch could also be a reference to the infamous Kanye famous lyrics. I 100% remember the Taylor Swift and Kanye West beef. Kanye was just totally out of pocket. I've listened to that album a million times, so I'm very aware of that. So yeah, this is kind of like speaking on how pop culture works, how culture in general works. Somebody gets painted a villain and everybody grabs their pitchforks. We don't look for nuance. We tend to label someone a witch and then we proceed to burn them. She's leaning into it. Like, okay, fine. Light me up. I'll take it. Good track. I like that one. Okay, next up is Don't Blame Me. On this mid-tempo synth-pop track, Taylor compares being in love to drug addiction. The track notably has significant sonic and thematic similarities to Hozier's 2013 track, Take Me to Church, from which it may have drawn inspiration. More broadly, the comparison of love to a drug has appeared in many popular songs over the years, including Kesha's 2010 track, Your Love Is My Drug, and 2013's Dark Horse. Fun fact, I cannot stand that song. And the lyrics don't really make any sense. It's like the lyrics are hyping her up the whole time, and then she's like, I'm coming at you like a dark horse. But a dark horse is an underdog. The rest of the song isn't painting the singer as an underdog at all. Poetically, the song really doesn't make a lot of sense.
But anywho,
Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Lord save me, my drug is my baby. I'd be using for the rest of my life. I've been breaking hearts a long time and toying with them older guys just to play things for me to use.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, I love synthesizers.
Yo, we're gonna rewind that.
Toying with them older guys just to play things for me to use.
I don't know that I remember this one.
Something
Oh, and I was talking over it. Come on. Yeah, this one's cool, mainly because of the synthesizer. It's very big, it's very in your face, really nice and thick background vocals in the chorus. I like the swells of the synthesizer that like just slap you right in the eyeballs.
And baby, for you, I would fall from grace just to touch your face. If you walk away, I'd beg you on my knees to stay. Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life. Every time you're loving me. Oh Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
I like that. Pulling out the instrumentals.
Don't blame me, love
Okay.
made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Doing it right. Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
That's a good song. I definitely see the similarities in Hosier's song. Hosier? Pantyhose? Anyway, yeah, I definitely see the similarity. The chorus specifically, that makes a lot of sense. I like this little breakdown where they drop out all the instrumentals and it's just her voice with the thick backgrounds. That's super cool. Next track is Delicate. Much like Gorgeous. Wait, what was Gorgeous? Oh, that's coming up. Okay, duh. Okay. Much like Gorgeous, Delicate sees Taylor taking a more hesitant approach while pursuing a new man, likely Joe Alwyn, her boyfriend, as of the song's release. Sonically, the record utilizes chilling voice harmonies backed by a simple instrumental. Chilling voice harmonies. I like that. Delicate follows Taylor's pattern of the fifth song of her album being one about vulnerable emotions. Is that a thing? The fifth song? Remember that. We'll have to remember that for the future. Notably, this is the first of those songs to be about the beginning of a relationship. Delicate topped Rob Sheffield of Rolling Stone's top 25 songs of 2017 list. Music video centered around... Oh, music video. Let's watch the music video. Let's do it!
Always
Right after this ad.
A few minutes later.
They sing for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so...
I guess I just have a really bad memory? That checks out.
I'm able to recall hundreds of important details at the drop of a hat.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
They sing for the best. My reputation's never been worse.
That's the same vocal effect from the other song that I liked.
We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can make me dream. Dive bar on the east side, where you at? Phone lights at my nightstand in the black. Come here, you can meet me in the back. Dark jeans and your Nikes, look at you. Oh damn, never seen that color blue. Just think of the fun things we could do. Cause I like it. They sing for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. Yeah, I want you. We can't make any...
I do this exact thing in the mirror all the time, and I've been doing it since I was a child.
Isn't it delicate? Third floor on the west side, me and you. Handsome
Okay.
in a mansion with a view to the girls back home. Touch you like I
That's
do.
dope.
Long night.
Bro, if nobody could see me, the stupid stuff that I would do, there are no bounds. Also, respect the frame in which I paused this video.
Cool that I said all that. Is it chill that you're in my head? Cause I know that it's delicate. Is it cool that I said all that?
I just love those
Is it too
backgrounds.
soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it? 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 Isn't it delicate? Sometimes I wonder when you sleep.
Okay, that must be the bridge. I like that change. That's nice. I like a nice bridge.
Sometimes I wonder when you sleep. Are you ever dreaming of me? Sometimes when I look into your eyes, I pretend you're my
I wouldn't want to be on the floor in a subway.
damn time.
You know what I learned about subways in New York? I was watching a video and they were talking about never get excited if you go to get on the subway and there's a whole car empty, thinking,
Oh, right, a whole car just for me.
no. It's not all to you. I mean, it could be. Just know that the reason it's empty is because that's the poop car. Somebody took a steamy dump in that car and nobody wants to be in there. And this is like common knowledge. The poop car? I'm not a New Yorker, so I don't have this knowledge. Invisible or not, I would not be on the ground. Sometimes you just gotta dance in the rain, you know? I would love...
You shut your face! If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
Is it too soon to do this? Isn't it? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it? Delicate.
What does that mean? I clearly missed that. What was the note? Okay, who was the note from? Some guy. Everybody sees her when she gets the note, and then she leaves the note behind, and now nobody can see her anymore. And then she's got the note again at the end, and now everybody can see her. Okay, I clearly don't have the attention span today to figure out what this means. Believe it or not, I've already been filming almost 2 hours at this point because of, you know, me trying to dive in and research things and then get impatient and give up. Technical difficulties that inevitably happen.
This is hard! I am in a pickle!
Okay, let's try and see some of this. After the robots and futuristic world of Ready for It, the mad parties of Endgame, Delicate is a far more subtle video. Fans are speculating that Delicate is about how Taylor feels like she has to behave in a certain way because of her reputation and fame. When she's invisible, she finally gets to be herself. Taylor hasn't been in the public eye so much over the past year. She's been off keeping herself to herself, whatever. Being who she wants to be, just like she is in the video. Fans are also seeing the clip as a message that you should be unapologetic and spend time focusing on what and who makes you happy. I don't get the note, though. What is the significance of the note? I'm stuck on the note, and I want to know what it said and why the note specifically makes her invisible and able to be herself.
Oh my God, will you let it go?
I don't know. Anyway, I can get behind the message. Oh, look what you made me do is next. This one, obviously, I have heard, I have seen. It's probably been since the day it came out, but the lead single from the highly anticipated follow-up to 1989 takes shots at several unnamed rivals who most fans suspect to be Kanye West, Kim Kardashian West, and Katy Perry. I don't remember her beef with Katy Perry. The song's themes are revenge and rebirth into the smarter, stronger person. They see Swift move in a new sonic direction incorporating electropop and an unexpected interpolation of 1990s hit I'm Too Sexy on the chorus. Oh my god, that totally makes sense somehow. Excuse me. I get no respect around here. How about this? What do you think about that? In the week leading up to the track's release, Swift cleared all previous social media presence and released 3 videos of a snake's tail, body, and head. I remember that, actually. I forgot about it until now, but I remember people talking about that. Most considered this a reference to her widespread reputation as a snake. On the Reputation album release party, Taylor revealed that Look What You Made Me Do started out as a poem. It actually started with just a poem that I wrote about my feelings, and it's basically about realizing that you couldn't trust certain people, but realizing you appreciate the people you can trust, realizing that you can't just let everyone in, but the ones you can let in, you need to cherish. Ah, yes.
I don't like your little games. Don't
That's
like
so
your tilted stage.
well done
The
and creepy.
role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you.
I don't remember the zombie dead person part. That was kind of dope. They really put their foot in that makeup. Wait, what is this? Japanese? How do I change this? There's literally only Japanese subtitles?
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime. How you laugh when you lie.
There's the red lips.
You said the gun was mine. Isn't cool. No, I don't like you. But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me.
it's still good. You know, when I first listened to this, the reason why I never downloaded this album, I never tried to listen to it, no matter how many times people tried to get me. I liked the drama behind it. I liked the like villain era she was going through, but I didn't know how to feel about the song itself at first. I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I didn't know sound-wise how I felt about it. Kind of felt cheesy to me at the time, but these years later, I think it holds up. I think I like it more than I originally did when it came out.
Look what you made me do. Look
with
what
the
you
Grammy,
just
just
made me
flexing
do. Look
on
what
us.
you just made me do. I don't like your kingdom keys. They once belonged to me. You asked me for a place to sleep.
I like the noise.
You asked me for a place to sleep. Locked me out and threw a feast. What? The world moves on another day, another drama. But not for me, not for me. All I think about is karma. And then the world moves on, but one thing's for sure. Maybe I got mine, but you'll all get yours.
The video is so cool. I definitely like this a lot more than I originally did.
But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. I rose up from the dead, I do it all the times. I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
With the heels, trying to walk fast in the heels.
What you made me do. Look what you made me do. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams.
This feels like almost like a cross. I could see how she, you know, feels like she's being publicly crucified, so that makes sense.
I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust
Okay, so those are all her.
nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me.
Those are all her, like, past characters in her music videos, right? I know that. I remember this one specifically, and I remember this one. I don't know what those were for. I can't remember. So this is Dark Taylor taking over.
I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams.
The sound in the right ear.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's dope. It's cool. I can't make the sound. I'm trying.
I'm sorry. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now.
Yeah, I remember this part.
Why?
She's dead.
'Cause she's dead. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do.
I love that sound.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
That holds up. I like that way more than I did when it originally came out. The song itself is such a bop. Cool noises, cool synthesizers, cool effects. Lots of things that make my brain tickle. I'm glad I revisited that, actually. The next one is So It Goes. The sixth track... What? Okay, what are we doing? Chill out with the ads, okay? Just let me... Okay, let me do my thing.
Let him cook.
The sixth track on... What? Come on. The sixth track
Number 6.
details a sexual relationship between Taylor and her partner, which is something she also sings about on some other tracks throughout the album, more notoriously on Dress. The line So It Goes originates from the novel Slaughterhouse-Five, written in 1969. He says the line several times in the novel whenever a death occurs as a narrative transition to another subject. This could be symbolic to Swift's reputation album as a whole, since she has publicly said the old Taylor is dead. The album is her transition into the new Taylor, So It Goes. Taylor's use of the phrase could also mean something similar to That's Life, Life Goes On. Even when they break down a little, she and her boyfriend are still secure in their relationship and they still keep trying. Okay, so old Taylor is dead. Let's see this transition.
See you in the dark. All eyes on you, my magician. All eyes on us. Tripping on your guard. 'Cause baby, I know what you know. We can feel it. And all the pieces fall right into place.
That's cool.
Caught up in a moment.
So not necessarily the direction I thought we were going to go musically or thematically, with Look What You Made Me Do being very like stiletto to the throat.
Old Taylor is dead.
I kind of expected the next few songs to be kind of cutthroat. Let's see where it goes.
You know I'm not a bad girl, but I do bad things with
She's counting. That's who.
So it goes, scratches down your back now. So it goes, come here, dressed in black now. So it goes, scratches down your back now. So it goes.
Okay, so that was a good one. I like the chorus. I definitely like the refrain. Dressed in black, scratches down your back. That part's dope. I like the instrumentals. I like how big it sounds in the chorus. Just not the direction I would have expected it to go after the previous track being so, like, in your face. It was much more chill. Let's see what the next one does. Gorgeous describes a fully intoxicating infatuation in the form of seemingly unrequited love. The man in Taylor's attention is so impossibly attractive, she feels compelled to be with him even though she already has a boyfriend. Well, that's not kosher. The song seems to play with the rumors that Taylor cheated on Calvin Harris with Tom Hiddleston in 2016. Furthermore, the chorus seems to mock the perception that most of Taylor's discography is comprised of lighthearted, simple songs about boys. Fans have speculated the song is about Taylor's rumored boyfriend, British actor Joe Alwyn. She told fans that this song and all the other positive songs on the album are about him. She also liked multiple posts on Tumblr about Tumblr. Wow. Okay, let's get into it. I'm sorry, ladies and gents, that I'm gonna miss out on a lot of this extra stuff. I just don't have enough background on her life to pick up on a lot of these themes. Who's the baby?
You should take it as a compliment that I got drunk and made fun of the way you talk.
This is cool.
You should think about the consequence.
I really like the instrumental of this one. So we got here, Gorgeous opens up with a child's voice implying immature behavior, and that totally makes sense because it sounds very childlike. It almost sounds like Rugrats or something with the little, I don't know, marimba hits. That theme makes total sense. I can pick up on that.
I got a boyfriend, he's older than us. He's in the club doing I don't know what. You're so cool, it makes me hate you so much. I hate you so much. Whiskey on ice, sunset and vine.
Shout out LA.
My life by not being mine. You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face.
This chorus is great.
And I'm so furious at you for making me feel this way. But what can I say? You're gorgeous.
I love the chorus. It's really good. It's really catchy. I love the instrumentals. You should think about the consequence of your magnetic field being a little too strong. So she's like, I got a boyfriend and I'm attracted to you, but it's your fault for being so gorgeous. Can't necessarily say I agree with that. We take accountability for our actions around these parts. So moving on.
You should take it as a compliment that I'm talking to everyone here but you. And you should think about the consequence of you touching my hand in a darkened room. If you got a girlfriend, I'm jealous of her. But if you're single, that's honestly worse.
She's really, really digging this fella.
You make me so happy, it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have. Guess I'll just stumble on home to my cats.
Hey, that is a good thing. That is not a bad thing. I stumble on home to my cats every day. Actually, you know, I'm home a lot of the time, so I stumble out of bed to my cats.
You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face. And I'm so furious at you for making me feel this way. But what can I say? You're gorgeous. You make me so happy, it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have. And you are so gorgeous, it makes me so mad. You're gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like that song's production. Instrumentally, it's really cool. I like the playfulness of the like marimba sounding instruments, and you got some synths giving you a little slapping you. It's fun lyrically. It's telling a story. That's actually a good track. Maybe though, Maybe possibly though. If you're attracted to somebody else and you cheat on the person that you're with, or you feel tempted to, maybe don't blame the other person for just being too attractive. Maybe we take accountability for that. But I suppose if the theme, you know, like it says in this annotation, opening with the child's voice and being an immature theme and having like a childlike instrumental, you know, maybe it would make sense that the way that she's telling it is kind of immature. Okay. Next track is Getaway Car. Taylor uses the image of criminals. She really likes the whole criminal angle. I'm thinking maybe we should examine her life a little more, because maybe, you know, there's a possibility there are some crimes that are hidden somewhere in her life. She's liking that analogy a little too much. Taylor uses the image of criminals in a speeding car as the central metaphor for a doomed romance. She likens her rebound relationship with Tom Hiddleston to a getaway car ride used to get away from a crime scene, or her failed relationship with Calvin Harris. Okay, so that's better at least. Okay, we like Jack Antonoff's production, so let's hit it. I like that.
Best of times, the worst of crimes. I struck a match and blew your mind, but I didn't mean it, and you didn't see it. The ties were black, the lies were white, in shades of gray and candlelight. I wanted to leave him. I needed.
I really like this already. I really like it.
This is going to be really good. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of my favorites. What is my camera doing? It keeps detecting a face back here. My face is here, okay?
Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at anybody else.
I wanted to leave him. I needed a reason. X marks the spot where we fell apart. He poisoned the well. I was lying to myself. I knew it from the first old-fashioned. We were cursed. We never had a shotgun shot in the dark. You were driving the getaway car. We were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. Riding in a getaway car. There were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car.
I like this a lot. Instrumentally, melodically, really good, really good. Like it a lot. Let's rewind.
Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car. No, they never get far. No, nothing good starts in a getaway car.
There was a little synth revving up back there. That was cool. That was cool. I love the noise in the left ear.
X marks the spot where we fell apart. He poisoned the well, every man for himself. I knew it from the first old-fashioned. We were cursed. It hit you like a shotgun shot to the heart. You were driving the getaway car. We were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. Riding in a getaway car. There were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car. No, they never get far. No, nothing good starts in a getaway car.
Man, Jack Antonoff really knows how to do it. He knows exactly what to do musically to just get me going. Not like that, you pervert. Well, you know, music is just, it's really great. No, not like that.
Nothing good starts in a getaway car. We were chasing
Wow, that changed a lot.
until I switched to the other side, to the other side. It's no surprise I turned you in, 'cause us traitors never win. I'm in a getaway car.
Strings?
I left
Okay.
you in a motel bar, put the money in a bag and I stole the keys. That was the last time you ever saw me. Driving the getaway car, we were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. Riding in a getaway car, there were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car. No, they never get far.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I do declare. I do declare.
Sir, there has been a murder.
I really like that one a lot. I'm definitely going to listen to that one again.
Synthesizer, more synthesizer, radiation and chemical fumes from the synthesizer.
Okay, the next track is King of My Heart. During a secret session hosted by iHeartRadio, Swift revealed that the goal for the 10th Reputation track was to make each session of the song sound like a move forward in a relationship. She also said that is something she's been wanting to do for years, but finally succeeded with this song. King of My Heart was first released in October. Yeah, I don't care. It also makes reference to kingdoms throughout Reputation in songs like Look What You Made Me Do, Call It What You Want. However, the kingdom in which she refers to in King of My Heart is definitely a more intimate, just between her and her lover, personal and special. That feels weird grammatically, but I'll allow it. Hit me.
I'm perfectly fine. I live on my own. I made up my mind. I'm better off being alone. We met a few weeks ago. Now you try on calling me, baby, like trying on clothes. You move to me, I'm your American queen, and you move to me like I'm a Motown bee, and we rule the kingdom inside.
Good start.
It's all the boys in their expensive cars, the Range Rovers and the Jaguars. Never took me quite where you
Jaguar.
And all at once you are the one I have been waiting for. King of
Man, I freaking love that vocal effect so much. Oh, it's good. It's so good. It's addicting. I want more of it. It's not enough. It's not enough. Really good. And we got like a super buzzy synth in the back, real deep. Excuse me. We got another one. I'm working here.
King of my heart, body and soul.
It's really good.
I'll never let you go. King of my heart, body and soul. And all at once, I've been waiting. And all at once, you are the one I have been waiting. Body and soul. And all at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Late in the night, the city's asleep. Your love is a secret I'm hoping, dreaming, dying to keep. Change my priorities. The taste of your lips is my idea of luxury. So to me,
Yeah.
American queen, and you move to me like I'm a Motown bee, and we rule the kingdom.
Hear that synth real deep and buzzy?
It's all the boys in their expensive cars with the Range Rovers and the Jaguars. Never took me quite where you do.
Synth in this here.
And all at once, you are the one I have been waiting for. King of my heart.
An acoustic? I love the acoustic. Mixing a real organic acoustic instrument with all these buzzy electronic synths and stuff. It's so good. What I compare it to is almost like the dichotomy of like hot and cold when you're eating something, which I have a thing for. Like when I eat mozzarella cheese sticks, I love the cheese sticks obviously to be hot, but I personally like the marinara to be cold.
I really like the dichotomy.
It's just really nice. It's almost like a Klondike bar. I love the soft, creamy ice cream interior, but like the crunchy exterior. It's really great. And that's what that reminds me of. It's just really nice.
Body and soul. And all at once, you're all I want. I'll never let you go. King of my heart. Body and soul. And all at once, you are the one I have been waiting. Body and soul. And all at once, is this the end of all the endings? My broken bones are mending with all these nights we're spending up on the roof with a schoolgirl crush, drinking beer out of plastic cups. Say you fancy me, not fancy stuff. Baby, all at once, this is enough. And all at once, you are the one I have been waiting for. King of my heart, body and soul. And all at once, you are the one I have been waiting for. King of my heart, body and soul. And all at once, you are the one I'll never let you go. King of my heart, body and soul, my soul. And all at once,
There was just a little synth melody in the back that was really nice. That is heat. 2 in a row. Good gravy. I really like those a lot. Lots of fun stuff happening. Love those drums. I love the vocal effects. I love the acoustic coming in that second chorus. I love all of the different synth lines that are coming in at different times to like change it up, cleanse your palate, give you a little something new. I love it. I really love it. Okay, then the next song is Dancing with Our Hands Tied. I can't dance with my hands untied, really, so not that I can't, it's more that I'm unwilling. I'm just a person that gets embarrassed very easily. Dancing with Our Hands Tied shows a different side of Taylor's sound, not present in much of her previous music. The song has house music vibes and heavy beat drops. In the last course of the song, Taylor also hits notes in vocal ranges she has not hit in the history of her music career, the notes F5 and G5. Yes! One thing that I have always said, I felt like she had to have more power in her voice, but she didn't necessarily show it. And I've always wished that she let it go. Just, I thought about singing Frozen there for a second, but I'm not going to do it. I just really wish that she'd let it rip and just, now I'm thinking about farts. And now what was I talking about? Farts. Let it rip. Voice. I just really wished that she would unleash her vocal abilities, because a lot of pop music can be kind of safe, and I don't want safety. I want you to blow the house down.
I loved you in secret. First sight, yeah, we love without reason. Oh, 25 years old. Oh, how were you to know it?
Really like that piano. It's really nice. I dig that.
Bad feeling, but we were dancing. Dancing with our hands tied, yeah, we were dancing. Like it was the first time, yeah, we were dancing. Dancing with our hands tied, yeah, we were dancing.
Yeah, that was super housey. I liked that a lot. That was dope.
Deep fears that the world would divide us. So, baby, can we dance? Oh, through an avalanche.
Yeah.
Say that we got it. I'm a mess, but I'm the mess that you wanted. Oh, 'cause it's gravity. Oh, keeping you with me. I could've spent forever with your hands in my pockets. Picture of your face in an invisible locket. You said there was nothing in the world that
We're opening it up, turning the filter up.
but we were dancing. Dancing with our hands tied, yeah, we were dancing. Like it was the first time, yeah, we were dancing.
I like it.
Swaying as the room burned down. I hold you as the water rushes in. If I could dance with you again. Dancing with our hands tied, yeah, we were dancing. Like it was the first time, yeah, we were dancing. Dancing with our hands tied. Hands tied.
That was really cool. I love the infusion of the house. Huge drops, the big synths, the cranking up the filters to build up to the chorus. I like the background of her getting up there, squealing a little bit. The last 3 songs have been really excellent, really good. I hope we continue with this sound and we really exit on a high note. Track 12 is Dress. Dress is one of Taylor's most sexually charged songs on Reputation, and it details Taylor's wants and lusts over another lover. As the name implies, many of the sexual references throughout the song pertain to dresses, and the main hook of the song is something Swift herself admitted feeling really proud of. Taylor has a history of fascination with dresses dating back to her country music roots from when she first stepped foot in the music industry. The song is most likely about Swift's boyfriend at the time it was written, and Dress seems to be detailing Swift's point of view from the beginning of their relationship. The bridge specifically is full with references to when and how they first met. If she is specifically really proud of this hook, I've got high hopes for it.
Our secret moments in your crowded room, they got no idea about me and you. There is an indentation in the shape of you. Made your mark on me, a golden tattoo. All of this silence and patience, pining in anticipation. My hands are shaking from holding back from you. All of this silence and patience, pining and desperately waiting. My hands are shaking from all this. Say my name and everything just stops. I don't want you like a best friend.
This actually
Only about this dress so you
reminds me of Midnight's.
take it off. Carve your name into my bedpost.
Yeah, that like real airy, breathy head voice that she's in and the overall vibe of the song. I think it's probably Lavender Haze that it's making me think of, although I feel like there might be another one too.
Inescapable, I'm not even gonna try. And if I get burned, at least we were electrified. I'm spilling wine in the bathtub. You kiss my face and we're both drunk. Everyone thinks that they know us, but they know nothing about all of this silence and patience, pining in anticipation. My hands are shaking from holding back from you. All of this silence and patience, pining and desperately waiting. My hands are shaking from all this. Say my name and everything just stops. I don't want you like a best friend. Only about this dress so you could take it off. Take it off. Carve your name into my bedpost. 'Cause I don't want you like a best friend. Only about this dress so you could take it off. Take it off.
Super chill. Super chill. It's nice. It's really laid back. It's super airy and breathy and spacey. See where the bridge goes.
Flashback when you met me, your buzz cut and my hair bleeds. Even in my worst times, you could see the best of me. Flashback to my mistakes, my rebounds, my earthquakes. Even in my worst lies, you saw the truth in me. And I woke up just in time. Now I wake up by your side.
That's
The
cool.
one and only, my lifeline. I woke up just in time. Now I wake up by your side. My hands shake, I can't explain this. Say my name and everything just stops. I don't want you like a best friend. Only about this dress so you could take it off. Take it off. There is an indentation in the shape of you. Only about this dress so you could take it off.
Yeah, that one really reminds me of the vibe of Midnight's. Or rather, I guess Midnight's reminds me of the vibe of this. Bro, what are we doing? It's like a nighttime laying in bed sort of track. Probably not one that I'm going to want to repeat over and over and over again like, you know, some of the last ones that we heard, but good in its own way. Okay, getting near the end. This is why we can't have nice things. That's next. On this lighthearted, anthemic, and almost comical track, Taylor Swift throws some major shade. Taylor told fans that this song drew on her experiences with fame and the media. She stated that she'd throw extravagant parties and invite her friends on stage with her during the 1989 tour as a nice gesture to share her success with those around her. However, the media eventually turned that against her, questioning and criticizing her need for a squad, which led her to eventually move out of the public eye completely and go on a sabbatical for the next year. Good grief. Do they not have anything better to do than criticize people for having friends? Many have also speculated that this song specifically references her ongoing feud with rapper Kanye West.
It was so nice throwing big parties, jumping to the pool from the balcony. Everyone swimming in a champagne sea. And there are no rules when you show up here. Bass beat rattling the chandelier. Feeling so Gatsby for that whole year. So why'd you have to rain on my parade? I'm shaking my head and locking the gates. This is why we can't have nice things, darling.
Yeah!
Because you break them, I had to take them away. This is why we can't have nice things, honey. Did you think I wouldn't hear all the things you said about me? This is why we can't have nice things.
This one's sick. Lots of noises going on everywhere. I love it. It is indeed very anthemic, and it's an anthem. Leave me alone.
And therein lies the issue. Friends don't try to trick you, get you on the phone and mind twist you. And so I took
I feel like this is about Kanye because I remember reading about the intricacies of what went on.
You've lost lately. If only you weren't so shady. This is why we can't have nice things, darling. Because you break them, I had to take them away. This is why we can't have nice things, honey. Did you think I wouldn't hear all the things you said about me? This is why we can't have. Here's a toast to my real friends. They don't care about that he said, she said. And here's to my baby. He ain't reading what they call me lately. And here's to my mama.
Nice background.
Had to listen to all this drama. And here's to you, 'cause forgiveness is a nice thing to do. I can't even say it with a straight.
Why do I remember that part? I don't know why I specifically remember hearing that part, but I'm not sure about the rest.
This is why we can't have and here's to my real friends. Because you break them, I have to take them. And here's to my baby. They didn't care about that he said, she said. Did you think I wouldn't hear all the things he said about me? This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. So much going on. Super huge chorus, tons of layered vocals. I love that the whole melody kind of centers around that, like, just little bouncy piano. Just a couple notes. It's super cool. That one's probably one of my favorites. Call It What You Want is next. Call It What You Want was first announced on... I don't care. After the song was announced, many fans were quick to point out lyric parallels between the bridge of this track and her 2008 hit Love Story, in which Taylor daydreams about running away with her boyfriend. In 2019, Taylor reflected on songs like Call It What You Want from her album Reputation as ones that told the true love story of her relationship. In her September 2019 interview with Rolling Stone, she tells us that it's about her newly quiet, cozy world that was happening on her own terms for the first time. Hit me.
My castle crumbled overnight. I brought a knife to a gunfight.
She reminds me of something off of Midnight's too, actually. Big time.
All the liars are calling me one. Nobody's heard from me for months. I'm doing better than I ever was.
Yeah, this one big time. I'm feeling some very heavy parallels. Musically, sound-wise, of course, because I'm not the lyric guy.
All the liars are calling me one. Nobody's heard from me for months. I'm doing better than I ever was. 'Cause my baby's fit like a daydream, walking with his head down. I'm the one he's walking to.
I really like it.
So call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to. My baby's fly like a jet stream, high above the whole scene, loves me like I'm brand new. So call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to.
It's interesting because the chorus doesn't feel very chorusy, so I hope it builds to something later.
He built a fire just to keep me warm. All the drama queens taking swings, all the jokers dressing up as kings. They fade to nothing when I look at him.
Even that synth. Okay, there is a song on Midnight's that sounds very similar to this that I'm pretty sure even has that same synth sound, like sound-wise, and it has a similar function. What is it? Aha! Okay, so I think at least the synth is reminded me of what happens in Midnight Rain, where that synth is like, which I feel like that was a fairly good reproduction of that, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm seeing some similarities, which, I mean, not necessarily a bad thing, because I really liked Midnight's. Obviously, I really like this song if it reminds me of it.
And I I know I make the same mistakes every time. Bridges burn, I never learn. At least I did one thing right.
They got it circling around your head. That's nice.
I'm laughing with my love. I'm making forwards undercovers. Trust him like a brother. Yeah, you know I did one thing right. Starry eyes sparking up my darkest night. My babies fly like a jet stream high above the whole scene. Loves me like I'm brand new. So call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to. I recall late November, holding my breath slowly. I said, you don't need to save me, but would you run away with me? Yes, my baby's fit like a daydream, walking with his head down. I'm the one he's walking to.
The background vocals are interesting. It's just some guy like really close to a microphone.
Loves me like I'm brand new. So call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to.
There's a cool vocal effect happening in the background. I like that one a lot. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorites on this album too. And it really does remind me of probably a couple songs on Midnights. And I really like the chorus on this, you know, surprisingly, even though it's kind of light. Like, it doesn't build to too much. Vocally, it doesn't really change from verse to chorus that much, but it's just really pleasing nonetheless. And obviously, you know, it goes without saying that I like the synth. So, okay, Uno Mas, everyone, Uno Mas. New Year's Day is the last track. The closing track on Reputation uses a New Year's party as a metaphor to discuss holding on to people and memories from both good and bad times. Taylor recognizes that when the parties in her life are over and the new year begins, such memories are all she will have left to hold on to and learn from. She relates a lasting love to someone who shares a midnight kiss with you on New Year's, but who still stays with you the next morning for the aftermath of the party and begins the new year together with you. Musically, the song is reminiscent of Taylor's older tracks with sparse production and simply guitar and piano as backing. Contrasting many prior songs on the album where Taylor takes shots at various people, she creates a more mature image here, thankful for her past and ready to clean up and move on in the future. Okay, I'm down with that. I haven't really had any pure, you know, piano and guitar songs yet, so let's do it. Do it!
There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying the shoes down in the lobby. Candle wax and Polaroids on the hardwood floor. You and me from the night before, but don't read the last page, but I stay. When you're lost and I'm scared and you're turning away, I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day.
I kind of like the muffled nature of the piano. It's really cool. It feels really intimate. It's a much darker, warmer sort of sound. I think it goes really nicely with just her raw vocal. You can even hear the piano
in the back
pedal.
Of the taxi. I can tell that it's gonna be a long road. Don't read
There's guitar.
the last page, but I stay. When it's hard or it's wrong or we're making mistakes, I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you, and I will hold on to you. Please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere.
That's nice.
There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying the shoes down in the lobby. Candle wax and Polaroids on the hardwood floor. You and me forevermore. Don't read the last page, but I stay. When it's hard or it's wrong or we're making mistakes, I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day. hold on. Please don't to the memory become a stranger to you. Laugh, hold on to the memory. Recognize anyone to you. Please hold on. Don't to the memory become a stranger to you. Laugh, I could recognize hold on to you.
Well, yeah, that was a really chill, down-to-earth, quiet song. Like I said, I love how the piano was kind of muffled. The contrasting sound of her voice being very raw and obviously unmuffled, and then the guitar being a very bright sound coming in. It's like that hot and cold thing that I talked about. It feels really nice. It feels really pleasing. It makes the vocals and the guitar stand out more. It's warm and inviting and intimate, like sitting by a nice fire. So that's it then. Let's talk about it.
I don't suppose you want to talk about this, do you?
I think we should have that conversation.
I feel like I really sucked at paying attention to the lyrics again. And I always mean well, but I literally forget. You're probably just going to have to live with it. So, I liked this album. It was good. More of it sounded familiar than I expected. It was really nice to go back and visit Look What You Made Me Do, because she kind of slays in it. The whole vibe, the music video, the song itself, I feel like it aged well. The whole album, for the most part, sounds like it could have been released fairly recently. Parts of it definitely remind me of how Midnight sounded to me. Obviously, you know, Jack Antonoff produced a few of these songs too, which I know he was involved with Midnight, so that makes sense. All in all, there are some really solid tracks here. Obviously, I still like Look What You Made Me Do. Ready For It was good. Endgame, not my favorite track by any stretch, surprisingly, for having the two only features. Dare I say, she didn't need them. This is why we can't have nice things. Call It What You Want, Getaway Car, King of My Heart. There are several songs on here that I think are really good, that I really enjoyed. All in all, here's the question some of you probably want answered is, how do I feel in comparison? I like Midnight's more. It's kind of like when there's like a series of movies that you've like never seen before. You just jump in and you watch a random one at a friend's house because it's on. And you're like, wow, that was really freaking good. But it's like, it wasn't even the first one. It wasn't even the best one necessarily. But it becomes your favorite one because it was the first one you saw and the first one that you really enjoyed. So maybe Midnight's will end up being that for me. We will see. I really enjoyed Reputation. I actually enjoyed it more than I expected. But all in all, it sits in second place so far. So,
anyway,
thank you so much for your patience. I want to be more consistent. I want to do more of your requests. I feel like I need to have 8 hands, but I only have like 1.5, which I know I have 2, but it feels like I actually have 1.5. So before we go, a few things. Remember, the things that I react to, the people involved, the artists, the producers, the writers, the music video directors. I'm just reacting to their art. I try to be artistic in my own way and, you know, bring something new to reaction videos. But remember, they are the real artists. Find them on Instagram. Tell them how much you love their work. I'm sure they really appreciate it. And then when you're done with that, if you liked this video at all, maybe give it a like. It would help me out. And if for whatever reason you're thinking, I really like this guy, I'd like to figure out how to support him more. I don't have a Patreon or anything yet, as a few of you have requested, but I do post my Buy Me a Coffee and even my Cash App, even though that feels really weird. I post those below. That being said, let me know what you want me to react to next, and that's a wrap. As always, I love you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Have a wonderful day.